resilient dynamism means at least four things. One, I think it means CEOs of global companies have to find growth in new emerging markets beyond the BRICS. And there, they have to work on their product brands and also their corporate reputation. And the industry, of course, can help them. Two, I think they are operating in a very new landscape. The digital disruption means that the companies and governments have to work on new rules that relate to privacy, freedom of expression, IP protection, and even national security. Three, I think CEOs have to work internally on a new mindset. Staff must welcome change. And also, I think they have to be make sure that their company is a learning company. And last but not least, I would say that, and there were a lot of debates about that between young global leaders and old global leaders, they have to work and create a new purpose and shared values that are really embedded in the strategy. This is very important so that all stakeholders feel they are really engaged with the company. And there again, the industry can help a lot. Yes, there are several markets on the rise. I would say even China. We say that China's economy is going to be the equivalent of the US economy very soon. Well, even when that happens, the GDP per capita in China will only be a quarter of the GDP per capita in the US. So there will be still huge potential. India is lagging behind, probably because of a weaker government and a lack of infrastructure, big potential. Of course, in Asia, beyond those two very large countries, there are other emerging and fast-growing markets like Indonesia or the Philippines or even Vietnam. Then, if you look at Latin America, beyond Brazil, boosted by World Cup and soon an Olympic Games, and Mexico, you have Chile, Colombia, and Peru. And in Africa, all we need is a much better governance to make sure that the 5% growth that they already have can be even higher in sub-Saharan Africa. There were a lot, but let's say the three main takeaways would be one, that we are definitely in a world of big data. And it means that there is no lack of data, but there is a lack of good analysis. Analysis that can provide insights, analysis that can really make sense of all this data. And companies that will know how to do it will win. The second one was the fact that in a plenary session, the first woman president of the IMF, the first woman president of Harvard University, a European commissioner, and the CEO of Facebook, all really challenged, and it was the first time I saw that in Davos, really challenged the very male audience to do a lot more for women empowerment, both in business and politics. And in many other sessions, I also saw that companies seem to be ready to play a bigger role. We know that governments cannot find solutions on their own for climate change or poverty or food scarcity, and that companies can integrate some of it in their strategy as a broader purpose and actually make sure that they have a great performance, a great purpose, and a great engagement from all their stakeholders. And I think that's also where the industry can help them a lot.